Hello and welcome everyone to part 12 of the Harad Let's Play with the Third Age mod and MOS Submod. Hope you enjoy the the Elves of Lorien part that went up before this one, and we're now on to Harad. Thank you for the feedback as well in the last two Third Age parts about, you know, the kind of preferences of the campaign and perhaps why not as many of you are viewing this Let's Play as the Elven one. That's all good. Basically, comes out as, you know, it's not as action orientated as these Elves of Lorien. We're only, because we've got such a fast empire, we're only now just starting to, you know, get into some really battle orientated situations on a regular basis. So hopefully this will improve. I do not need you, Nizar. Now you might be wondering why my income is, well, probably jumped up a smidge, and that's because before I ended the turn last time, I actually whacked everyone's tax rates, well, most of the city's tax rates as high as I could, and I'm going to leave it for one more term. All these cities can take it for one more turn, and then I will drop it down. But this is solely, a few of them are on low because I don't want to destabilise them, or I need their population growth to improve. But it's solely so I can get the Sheik stables at Umbar, because after that, then I get the Mumakil pen, and I get Mumakil. But I'm going to get the Serpent Guard recruiting though, because that won't take too much out of the treasury. Building up a rather elite force here of kind of the best forces I can muster right now. Got Hashari here as well. More dismounted Serpent Guard, and this will be another army which I will hopefully lay siege to something like Dol Amroth, perhaps. But speaking of, I've moved up to Lon Gallon, and I can now assault its walls. They're fighting to the death. I am going to risk the auto-resolve here. We lose hardly any men. I doubt I could have done better myself, to be honest, so quite happy with that result. We prevail. Going to occupy this settlement rather than sacking it. And we'll repair all these buildings and build a shrine to Melkor when we can. And then I'll have to leave obviously a few troops behind, but then we can continue moving on. Moving along the coast is my raiding force. I know there is a place up here actually, so I should perhaps look into getting. I'm going to recruit these spies and recruit another spy. Plenty of spies to then scout around for other Gondorian forces. We'll be moving towards Dol Amroth very shortly. Here, Gondor is rallying itself at its capital, Tarnost. We're leaving a force here to try and hold me. They're not moving up with any of these forces, which I'm quite surprised about, but I think it's because my force at Pelargia still remains here. Oh, and I spent more money. I still have enough for the Sheik stables, it's fine. But I'm going to have to drop down my taxes, whatever happens next turn. But I've got my force here, I'm going to keep it here for now, and I'll see how Gondor reacts. But we're going to end turn again. These turns going quick and snappy. And then I better lower everything down. But yeah, I'm really desperate to see some Mumakil in action. I've tried them out before in like a custom battle, so I know how they work and obviously what they're like. And because of that, it's probably making me want to get them even more, because they just own absolutely everything. There's no half measures with them. They're the well, my Elves of Lorien have got their Ents. Harad, as only fitting, should get its Mumakil, and Gondor has come to attack us here on the coast. Stop our progress at Lon Gallon. So we'll have to fight a siege.
We will show them no fear.
Haven't had to defend anything for a while, so that's going to be good. And no, I don't want you. The Dark Lord returns. The devotion and loyalty to the Dark Lord is unshaken, and all the lords from all evil realms bow before their master. Sauron's influence is getting stronger, and invasions can now be launched if it pleases the will of the Dark Lord. Smashing! He's back! Huzzah! So this is like the Pope. Spirit of Maya. The Dark Lord. Unshakable will. Warlike. So they're all doing well, except for actually Mordor. They're not actually doing that great. Can I call an invasion? Where can I call one? Minas Tirith? Dol Amroth, Erebor, Gundabad. That's been taken by the dwarves. Oh dear. Unfortunate for them. Well, Minas Tirith would seem like an interesting opportunity. They've got a lot of forces there. I'm actually going to choose to go for Dol Amroth, if I can call one. And he's called an invasion. Smashing. Invasion called. But I can't play that video, unfortunately. So really, I should get my faction leader to do this. Do I get to, I hope I get to recruit like special crusader units. That'd be cool. We'll take enough units out to call a.
How may I serve? Yes.
I can't join the invasion yet. I don't have enough men. So we'll try adding a few cavalry units in.
Our enemies will suffer.
Join the invasion. Oh no, you can't get any special units. I thought you might be able to get special units. That would have been incredibly cool.
How may I serve? Orders.
But with this in mind, I'm gonna use this as this chance.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders. As you will. Forming up together.
But don't worry, Pelagia, I'm lowering your taxes back down to normal now. I'll be recruiting some new troops first, but before I do any of that... There we go, and what's this that's happened? Advisor promoted. Oh, Sauron, the Dark Lord of Mordor. Oh, he's returned, has he? So he returns from up here. Dark Lord of Mordor, I guess. So he spawned up here. Recruitment report, it's all fine. So an invasion's been launched against Dol Amroth. So I'm assuming this army can... Yes. No, it can't really move any particularly further than before. They're all good here, so let's see how much balance I've got in my army. Probably do need a few more archers, so we'll put another unit of archers in there. Yes. I've got enough spearmen anyway. Okay, well we're going to move up, and I kind of probably should try and take out this army here. Or I can reinforce along here. I'm worried about this one coming down towards Pelagia, but we'll come along here for now. We'll come along the coast. We'll attack these navies here and destroy all of them.
The sea is yours.
And now I need to take all these taxes down to normal. Because I still want to promote growth in all of my regions. So let's go through all of them, just making sure they're all normal again. Bring that down to normal, there we go. So I might suddenly be able to get Mumakil mercenaries or something like that, that'd be cool. That's low, that's fine, that's very high, bring that down. Down to normal. And I think that's everyone that was, well, every city that I changed, so that's all good. Let's take a look at my forces here that I'm building up at Umbar. I need to build some more Corsair archers when I can afford to. And then this army is looking like it's nearly ready to go. How many Corsairs do I actually have? I've got one unit of that and there. I've got the Trollmen actually as well, so that's fine. I don't need too many. That's fine. Okay. Well, with that, let's just take a look at this besieging force that's attacking me here. All militia. So I should be able to push these guys back. I've got this spy that's been recruited back here, as well as the one that's stuck in there now. But we're going to go up here. So I know there's a Gondorian settlement here. Ah, here we go. We can move up and take that shortly. But we'll end turn for now. And Gondor will probably attack us at Lon Gallon. We can Can fight that battle and defend, push the militia back. The tide of Gondorian militia, they should really be returning to Dol Amroth, where hopefully soon I will unleash my army, my invasion force. Wonder if anyone else will join it. Oh, they're actually removing troops from Dol Amroth. Interesting. And of course I'm attacked here. They've got more men than me. They think they can take me out.
Not one of us shall fail to keep all in
But
battle.
let's see how we go. Theoden there rallying the troops. Wrong faction, mate, but oh well. Great screenshot though. Very nice armour he always had. I always liked his armour. So we're going to start the deployment. There's no need to shout. Corsair archers on that side. I don't need them there because they're not going to do anything for me. First of all, I'm just grouping everyone and then I'll redeploy them all on the walls. They've got siege tower, ladders, and 2 rams. So I'm going to want a lot of decent troops to hold the gates. But I'm going to want my Corsairs on the walls to hold back the enemy infantry. There we go. My spearmen, another group. They'll all hold down here. Trollmen are going to watch the entry. They'll be in front of the spearmen. They'll watch the gates. And my Muhad tribesmen, their melee attack's not great, but their missile's pretty good. So I'm going to try having them on the wall. I was hoping I could put them up on this small bit here, but no. We'll put them. They're going to have to wait to be in close. So we'll put them there, and I'll see if my archers can fit. No, Corsair archers can't go there. So it's either I can have them on the wall and not my archers. My archers are definitely going to need to be on the walls. So we'll put the skirmishers up here and hopefully we can hit them. And then again, I'm not going to be able to get the Corsairs up there actually, am I? So we're going to have to put the Corsairs up on the wall when the enemy gets closer instead of the archers. So we'll put the Corsairs up here, they can run along. And then there's this unit of Corsairs here, so... Well, that should be fun. We'll keep the other unit of Corsairs back here. Long setup, I know. Apologies, I want to get this right, though. And, of course, the pathfinding is, frankly, shocking. Surely I should be able to drag them across this big, nice open field. And this is meant to be a building there. We'll place them there. That's fine, they'll do. My general... God. Why are all their bits missing? It feels like there should be buildings there, I think. It's glitched. We'll keep them back there. Right. Let's try and do it with that. So we're going to try and bring as many of the infantry as we can down. Skirmishers may be able to do some damage. Just going to hit them with the Corsair archers a few times and then we'll pull them off the walls to fire over the walls. And get my Corsairs in place to push them back. But they're doing quite a decent amount of damage and volleys. Also doing that to the tower as well. It's going well. They're going to break through my gate, so I'm not even going to try and stop them doing that. They've got another ram if they need it. I'll let my archers have another volley or 2 here. And then we'll pull them back. Probably one more volley. And now time to get them off the walls.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the invaders. Send them
and we'll
back
get the
whence they
Corsairs
came.
up on the wall instead here. I've got that unit to swing along as well. Archers very slowly running off these walls. Oh, it's because they're only walking and not running. Everybody run, because now they're going to be stuck. That's it, everyone run. Just run. Just run. That's it, now you turn and you start running.
Thrice cursed foes are attacking our gates with rams.
As
our cunning foe has
they
reached
start
our
attacking
walls
us.
with their siege tower.
So I'm going to tell the
See to it they find
archers to continue trying to run off the walls. These Corsairs, I was hoping would run along to attack. I'm going to pull my archers off here now. Hopefully with better success than last time. Hoping these tribesmen will get their firing. Come on, run chaps. Get the Corsairs up here. Oh, we've already pushed these infantry back here with the ladders. So I can bring my Corsairs back off here. And bring these Corsairs to hold in front of the ladders. And the archers can hold up here. There we go.
Through our gates.
Enemies rammed through our gates. We're going to charge out with the trollmen straight into the Gondor militia. And hopefully push them back, or at least do a lot of damage to them. The tribesmen are trying to do their best here. We've broken some of the units up in the ram. The ram, not the siege tower, rather. Which is good, obviously. Corsair archers, we're going to redeploy them in a better formation like so. And I'm pull my skirmishers back to the middle here. And just the swarm of Gondor's militia trying to push in against my trollmen. Getting my spearmen bracing themselves and ready. Try and move my archers along the wall a little bit. But they are pushing past my trollmen now. The trollmen are just about holding though. Holding them in the gateway. We're going to try and reinforce them actually a little bit by charging them with a few units of spearmen. So before they can even push through all our men, we'll hold them here. I'll pull this unit of spears up to here. You can see they're pushing them back now. But we need to kind of hit their force with our own equal measure of force, because we're already starting to break troops and push a few back. So as long as we can keep doing that, we'll be fine. So far we've killed 12% and only lost 2. So we're doing well on the whole stats front. Spearmen should hopefully hold these infantry for now. I don't know what these guys are doing. These skirmishers should be running, but they're not. It's all a pathfinding nightmare. Pushing out the trollmen. I don't know where they've all gone, and some of them are outside here. Some of these guys are trying to climb up the ladders now. But they're holding and they're doing damage, which is good. And we are pushing. Well, at the moment we're holding Gondor. They're not pushing too much further in, which is good. Try and charge them with some Corsairs. Good thing I've got these Corsairs up on the wall here, along with my archers, because we can now deal with the units that are coming up the ladders. But again, I might try and bring them down on the ground here. And they've now kind of swarmed into the main gateway. Apparently victory is almost certain, but we should be able to break them. They're not gaining much more ground now. So as long as we can hold them here at the gateway, start hitting back, they start losing numbers, their morale drops, and we win. They push as much as they want.
Drive them back.
But we will not let them reach the main gateway, or the main central square, rather. How are you down here? You climbed down the tower, didn't you? Come on, out you come. Use the tower to climb down. Bring my tribesmen round to launch their missiles into them, and I'm going to try and flank the enemy by using their own siege tower against them, climbing down and out of it to hit them back. We're hitting Gondorian troops here, but they seem to be stuck on the wall and glitched. That's all very promising. My archers here, I think they've glitched too. But we shall hold. The enemy still lost more troops than we have so far. And they're pushing in even further now. I'm going to flank them with the Corsairs. Hit them right in the back. If this works, I can deploy more troops onto the walls and then to flank. And Muhad tribesmen now firing their skirmish weapons in. I think it's safe to say we can just try and charge them in with the Corsairs now. Hit the flanks of the enemy. It's not a huge force to charge in, but it might break some of the morale. And the AI isn't really reacting, so this might be the morale breaking charge we need. Hitting them from both sides now. Trollmen are still fighting hard away there. Oh, the enemy is taking heavy losses now. And actually, I'm going to try and get the Muhad tribesmen to climb up on the walls here. Rather than charging through the men to get out. I was hoping that I could get them up on the walls. Yeah, we'll get them up on the walls, and then if I can run them along, I can get them out and down the siege tower and attacking from the rear as well. Because now Gondor splits force, you can actually see there's a split occurring in the underneath the gateway. Some of their forces having to focus on my men here, and the rest being pushed in here. But they're making good progress on the flank here. Trying to push in now. It's quite a gap over on the left side actually. They're really pushing now against my men, and they're being met with spear and sword.
The enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
My units here fighting well. I'm going to see if these Muhad tribesmen will now run along the wall and down the siege tower, which it looks like they will do, and then I can reinforce this Corsair unit here, which is apparently doing well. It looks like we might be getting some units breaking. They're shaken. Yep, and we've got the rout now. Units are breaking, and if we can push hard enough on this, we will get a mass rout.
Fights with horns made of clay.
There we go.
We are winning the battle.
Take all of them off guard mode, so they should now chase their enemy. But Gondor's forces are pouring out and meeting my Corsairs, which have flanked them. No idea where the Muhad tribesmen are. Oh, they're all in the siege tower, I didn't see. They're all coming out now.
The enemy general has been captured while running away.
Smashing.
For the present, let us show him we are civilized men.
Supposedly he's fallen, but we've captured him, apparently. Try and get my men to throw a volley into these guys before they get out of range. Come on, fire. There we go. Kind of missed them quite badly there. But we're charging these guys now. There's been a unit kind of separated and they're caught in the fray. But not much of the enemies managed to escape. A lot of them have been defeated. 88%, 90% of them.
My lord's bodyguard.
Just fast forward now to get the men sallying out. My general chasing after the stragglers, but we'll end there.
This is a most crushing victory. Your name will live in marble and our foes in sand.
Oh, that's good. So, Trollmen of Harad, yes, they really fought hard. They managed to stay in the middle of the fray there for quite some time. And because of that, we have won the day. And we can try and ransom them. Gondor's accepted.
Faith and courage have
So a lot of their troops that were captured are now pulling north to Lon Gallon. So we will, keep an eye on them there. Hopefully I can try and do some sort of replenishment soon. Explorers Guild headquarters in Umbar. Oh, I've gained a lot of money that time. Not yet. I don't want to spend that much money there. I need to really push on recruiting more troops. The evil army grows. Mordor, Isengard, and Harad have all joined the war. Okay. So my invasion force here. What's happened then? Okay, Tarnos is really building up its forces. Where's that large army gone? Doesn't look like it's come down here. So it may have moved this way with this one.
Yes. By your will. We move.
So this army, I'm trying to bypass Tarnos
Set watch patrols.
by going round
here.
the coast here.
Resting here.
Be gone.
I don't want to go for Tarnos yet because they've actually got a decent force there. We're going to hold Linar for now. On Pelagir, we're going to build some more troops quickly. Oh, this was still on high. Whoops. There we go. Umbar forces are nearly ready. So how many have we got to fill up a full force? I haven't actually got many spearmen. I've got the pikemen this time. So I should probably have another unit of Sauron warband. At least one more unit. I've got a lot of sword infantry of swordsmen. We need more Corsair archers, and we'll have one Sauron warband there. And that'll actually fill up the entire force. It's not a great general to lead them, but he will have to do. I think all my others are way over here that are any remotely good. This one, well, none of them are amazing. So we'll leave that for now. Building the Sheik stables, which is all good. I'm going to keep my money kind of saved up as high as I can, not spending too much on defences. Mainly because I want to make sure that I have enough money for the Mumakil pen when I can build that. So let's come over to the side here and just check all the forces here. Can't really replenish anyone yet because the shrine is still being built. But let's have a look at this. If we can... No, he was killed.
My eyes are yours.
Let's see though.
Come and get me,
Still
coward.
a large size of them left, but...
From this shadow.
Well, no, all my agents have been killed. That's great. I'll build 2 more spies anyway. From both these places. And we'll see if we can spy on them up here and just see when the army comes back. We should be able to hold them again though. Hopefully. But that's where I'm going to end this part for now. I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video. And if I get time later on, I'll also be producing more of the Empire Total War Great Britain Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great weekend. Ciao for now.